Taurus is the sign in which Yeshua, or Jesus, was born. It is the gateway for Christic energies as they pour forth from Orion through Ursa Major and the Pleiades into the center of the earth. The vibration of the Christ interacting with the Buddhic current at this time of the year creates a holy trinity with the soul of the earth. Within this holy trinity, human souls are able to come into greater realization of their threefold being of heart, Christ essential supernal, mind, Buddhic reflective subconscious, and soul, earth elemental conscious. It was within one of the Taurian ages long ago that a faction of the Melchizedekian order in Lemuria fell from grace. Many oracle priestesses were destroyed or sent into exile during that time. Therefore, this zodiacal sign also carries the karmic consciousness patterning which emanates from the point where the divine feminine dynamic was dislodged from its true role. That is, its true role on earth. Taurus, of all the zodiacal signs, holds the most influence over the elemental soul of humanity. Within the sign of Taurus, the elemental soul has the opportunity to either advance its awareness of spirit, which in turn advances the planetary consciousness, or to revolt against its natural place of subservience to the higher spiritual soul with which it shares its living habitation. Taurus is the heaven house of the goddess and serves as her point of spiritual insertion into the membrane of elemental creation. Shambhala represents the conscious spiritual intelligence of souls incarnated within the earth, the races of the inner earth cultures, most specifically the sacred hollow. Esoterically, Shambhala is also considered to be the point in the body between the third eye and the crown where inner vision and higher knowing come together to materialize as deep inner spiritual revelation. Shambhala is not a chakra unto itself, but a meridian node created by the combined forces of the crown and brow chakras. Within the sign of Taurus, the Shambhala meridian node in the body is activated through an infusion of higher consciousness radiating from the stellar regions of Orion, Ursa Major, and the Pleiades. The degree of activation is determined by the spiritual evolution of the particular individual. The star system of Sirius also contributes to this dynamic by releasing trapped energies within the magnetic field of the individual during the reign of Taurus each solar year. Despite its goddess association, Taurus was often depicted by the Lemurians and Atlanteans as a bearded male entity named Rama. He stood upon the backs of two horses, one white, the other black, reins firmly in his hands. He wore a cape of stars, and upon his head was a crown of 7 flames. His third eye was a diamond radiating 10 golden rays. In the center of the diamond was an angelic fire letter. Suspended upon his crown was a white dove. Rama represents an infusion of the divine feminine within the masculine polarity of the elements. The feminine negative polarity of the creating aether, the waters biblically, stirs the masculine positive elements into action. Therefore, Rama is governed by the divine feminine consciousness, represented in his archetypal image as the white dove over his head. It is the dove that bestows the crown upon him. The 7-flamed crown represents his authority to rule within the creational realm of the earth through the power bestowed him by the Christic goddess dove, the Holy Spirit. The 7 flames forming this crown represent the tongues of flame within the holy corona of our solar sun, which is called the Kumara. The Kumara spawns 7 different sets of 144,000 Samurti flames within the Holy Corona. It is through the Holy Corona of any solar sun that all life in that solar system is given its cosmic evolutionary directive. The Cape of Stars upon Rama represents the greater cosmos, the macrocosm, through which he gathers spiritual insight and higher directive for the creational matrix of the earth. The 2 horses ridden by Rama represent the divine intelligence and power within the earth, for she is a dynamic and ensouled being of her own. Rama's third eye is alive as a highly developed vessel of light, allowing higher consciousness transmissions from the dove and other divine stellar emanations from the universe. The golden 10 rays emanating from the diamond in Rama's third eye represent the 10 solar rays being transmitted through the sun of our solar system. These 10 rays are threshold vibrations for the evolution of consciousness in our solar system, and yet the higher codes of illumination from the spiritual hierarchy of Orion are modulated upon them. The angelic fire letter in the center of the diamond in Rama's third eye symbolizes this higher modulation and represents the constellation of Orion as a seat of hierarchical authority. The constellation of Orion is also the home of the Christ soul we know as Yeshua. During Taurus's annual influence upon the earth, the holy corona of our solar sun finally opens its aperture and focuses its influence upon the earth. This tends to attenuate the elemental soul in its relationship with the physical body, bringing its evolution and harmonization with the spiritual soul to the forefront of a soul's experience.